Hey Harry Potter fans! Part 2, this is a pre-review. I'm about to leave to go to the theater at an ungodly hour, so stay tuned for my review after the midnight movie. Hey guys, so as you can tell, I went to the Harry Potter Midnight this year. It was a crazy one, but what a way to go out with the very last one. It was so worth it. So by now, you've either seen the movie, are planning on seeing the movie, or are not planning on seeing the movie. The reviews are in. We all know how good it is. That's not the question in this movie. You're gonna see it, you're gonna love it. It's very rare that I recommend a movie to everybody, but if you love Harry Potter, if you love the books, if you love the movies, there really isn't a question as to whether or not you should see it, because you definitely should. By now you've heard how great it is. I'm going to give you guys my take on it because I did have a few small issues with the movie. The main problem I had with this movie was the inaccuracies from the book onto the big screen, and I hate that I have this feeling because I've been yelling at Harry Potter fans for years, telling them you can only fit so much of the book into the movie. It's nearly impossible to get everything, but I feel like we got so spoiled with Deathly Hallows Part 1 that I expected a little too much from this one being as stellar adaptation as the first one was. I feel like the first movie was the heart and this movie was the climax. So can I let it go a little bit that there wasn't enough accuracy? Probably. The Neville speech, the King's Cross Station, a lot more should be explained. That was a big part in the book where a lot gets explained as to why Harry became in possession of certain mystical items and other things about the journey so far. The Harry Potter Voldemort showdown, the very, very end. Not gonna give it away, but you've probably seen it by now. The way they did it wasn't exactly like it was in the book, and being someone who loved the way they did it in the book, so it's something I'm gonna have to either reread the book to get or just kind of learn to live with. And the closure of the movie, not the epilogue. I've always had issues with that epilogue, so I'm not gonna get into it. The closure of the movie was also not quite there for me. It was very fast and very much like, okay, now it's over. I also feel like a lot of the death scenes were kind of rushed. I feel like we got more death of Dobby in part 1 than almost all of the deaths in this one, but just I would like to know why they chose to make certain decisions and alter the way certain things happen. You guys know I realize how to go from a book to a movie is difficult, but I almost felt like this one was kind of a no-brainer. But I guess that's the risk you take when you watch these movies, that not everything is gonna get in right, but I just feel like it probably should have, considering the movie was the second end of the book. So let's get to the parts I did like, forget all the crap I just said. The acting was amazing. Okay, that's not a question. So you could really tell everybody gave it their all to their last wit's end on this movie. Alan Rickman, who played Snape, phenomenal. Okay, that storyline, there are a lot of things that have little problems with the movie, but the things they did right, they really did right. Okay, that storyline, that Snape storyline was done so well. Oh, I have no words. It was just so great. Daniel Radcliffe, I have to single him out, did such a good job with this final installment. You could really tell what's at stake. He gave so much emotion to Harry, a little more than I even felt in the book, so that was a great turnaround for me. So just great job all around, great effects. David Yates is great as usual with the directing, but the movie's great, so go see it already. It's not a question of me recommending it. I highly recommend it. I read this story 4 years ago. I knew what happened, and I hope the audience is able to fill in the blanks of the stuff that wasn't quite in there, but I kind of closed the book on it 4 years ago. So to be able to kind of rehash it and reopen it and see it on the big screen, that's a feeling that never ceases to amaze me. I love that feeling. I hope you guys enjoyed the movie. If the stuff that bothered me bothered you, let me know. If it didn't, that's even better, because I feel like a lot of people didn't notice it, which is really a good thing. That just to kind of go with it and just let the amazingness kind of wash over you when you watch the movie. We're all in a postpartum depression. It's over. For me, I got on the bandwagon a little late. It's been almost 9 years of reading the books, some of them in one day. I've done 7 of the movies in theaters. 4 of them have been midnights. I've done 2 midnight book releases. I love this franchise. I'm sad to see it go, but damn, we had a good run. We went out with a bang. It's an excellent movie. I highly recommend it. Mischief Managed. Hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I'll see you soon. Bye.